What's up guys, Day Zero Gaming here today, and I will be explaining to you guys the top 5 helicopters for the raid in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So if you don't know how to get a helicopter into the raid already, check out my guide on how to get a helicopter into the raid, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And other than that, and make sure it's by Day Zero obviously. But other than that, I'll be showing you guys the top 5 helicopters. So I will start with the best one, in case you guys want to leave the video after seeing the best one, and then go from there to the worst one, see if your helicopter makes the list. So the best helicopter in the raid is the Overseer Rocket Standard. I will show you its firing capabilities real quick, and then we will move on to the next one. That's how we'll do these. So obviously there's a reason why this one's the best. It's because it sits 4 people, which is a check mark in my book. It has rockets, another check mark. And it also has overpowered rockets, as it shoots in bursts. So this helicopter's pretty much the best, most versatile helicopter in the raid. It does lack in armor capabilities, but what it lacks in armor capabilities, it has firepower. So that is that. Let's see if we can go ahead and I'll show you the second best helicopter in the raid. Obviously you can just do hit and run tactics with these helicopters, so have your team infiltrate on the ground, and then you can light it up, back out of the AO, back in, do a strafing run, back out, out of combat, so that way you're not alerted anymore. Really good helicopters. Best helicopter in the raid is also a 4-seater helicopter, and it's the Overseer Mark II rocket standard. Same concept, kind of. This one might be some people's favorite helicopter. I'll show you why. Obviously all helicopters on this list will be good helicopters. And this one is actually armored, so as you will see here in a second, you will be able to take more damage, or not more damage, but you have more protection from damage if you're the pilot and passenger side of the helicopter. If you're on the sides, you're still going to get hit, but it's a lot more protected for the pilot and the co-pilot. So that's a really good plus. And then it also has rockets, as you guys saw. But it shoots in really slow bursts, and it shoots like that. So that is why this is on second place instead of first place, is just due to those rockets. The rockets just help so much. The rockets help so much in it, man, that, it's just, you don't even want to compete with the first helicopter when it comes to the raid. So now we'll move on to the third best helicopter. As you will see here in 1 second. And this helicopter is a little bit different. It is a 2-seater. Well, obviously the Overseer Standard, or the Overseer. So third place, I guess I'll put with the Overseer, just the standard one, even though it doesn't have rockets, just because it sits 4 players. I mean, it's just a small helicopter, and yeah. So I guess fourth on my list would be the Blacklist helicopter. And this one only sits 2 players, so you'd have to take more helicopters into the raid. But you're able to sneak up on bases and literally land on roofs without the enemies even seeing you. So I'll show you that real quick. So this is the 4th best helicopter. So it's really fast. It sits 2 players, yes, but it is pretty much protected from gunfire as well. So it's a pretty armored helicopter, except from the front, but you're usually trying to swerve towards the side anyways, and it's a lot more protected than choppers. It's silent, so you can literally land on the roof. So I mean, this is a pretty good stealth infiltration chopper here for your raid. So we are going to move on to the final helicopter. It is also a two-seater, and I'll explain why I picked it instead of the other chopper in 1 second as well. And I'll mention the helicopter that did not make the list today, and I'll explain why. Big hint, the one that didn't make the list, its nickname is Big Bertha. Big Bertha did not make the list. Okay, so I'll show you the last helicopter real quick. It is the Ophius, and I think it's the standard one. Obviously, I'd say it's a tie between the Ophius Mark 1 and the Mark 2. Let me make sure though. The Mark 2 might be better. Okay, so we'll say the Ophius Mark 2 is 5th place, and then if there was a 6th place, it would be the Mark 1 version. The only reason is I think the rockets spam a little bit quicker. I know they nerfed it, but yes. I knew I wasn't making that up. Okay. So yeah, so the armored capabilities of the second one is obviously great, but the Ophius Mark 1, I think its rockets spam faster. Let me make sure real quick. And then while I'm in the menu here, I'll show you which one didn't make the list. It was the Gypsy helicopter, Gips helicopter, something like that. Yeah, really bad helicopter. You might have gotten like the Terminator variant of it. Just most trash helicopter ever. And I'll show you what that is. Okay, so we'll equip that one. So the noise, the reason that one didn't make the list is due to the fact that its propellers just get destroyed too easily. It's not necessarily that it doesn't have good firepower or its speed or whatever. It's just a two-seater helicopter, and its propeller gets caught way too easily. Like one hit to that thing and it's gone. And then the worst helicopter for the raid would be the Gyps helicopter, because literally this thing is like Big Bertha. Like it sucks. And then the Mark II variant, it's armored, you know. Its propellers are slanted a little bit more downwards, I think, as well. It's just, I mean, so it doesn't get caught in trees or whatever, but still, it's not that good. I think that one actually has a rocket, though. Let me make sure I didn't skip over any other helicopters real quick. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So we'll test out the Ophius Mark II Snow, since that's the one I have for the Mark II Ophius. Just so we can rate that 5th spot properly, so that I'm covering all my bases. But it was a pleasure talking to you guys. I hope you're staying safe from COVID-19 and all of that stuff. Thank you if you're one of the ones having to work right now. Yes, so the Ophius, this one is not in 5th place. This shit's trash. Okay, so the Ophius Mark 1 is 5th place. The Mark II variant sucks. Shoots like one rocket at a time. Watch it blow up in agony. Oof. Oh wow, that wasn't... What? Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. 0 out.